Alright guys, welcome back. I'm Ray. Today I got another manga. I always keep wanting to say manga, but it's technically manga. But I got another manga review book here. I've got The Rising of the Shield Hero Volume 2. This is a continuation from Volume 1, obviously, that we got from the last video. So I'll read the little excerpt here in the back. So now Fumo and his faithful companion Raphtalia prepare for battle as the wave of destruction draws near. With the clock ticking, he goes to the Dragon Hourglass, but his hardships are just beginning. On top of that has happened, Mochiyasu is eyeing Raphtalia, and Mochiyasu and Main try to backstab Naofumi yet again. Will Naofumi finally learn who has true friends and find peace at last? So again, this is a continuation, kind of the first act of this manga. It's basically a typical World of Warcraft PvE world event. You basically had this spawn area that you had a villain to come in, all the minions and so forth. Our normal heroes, the spear, the sword, and all the other ones, they go and try to fight the boss directly, whereas our main character, Naofumi, and Raphtalia, they realized that there was going to be a swarm of enemies going on this civilian population town. So they did the right thing. They went to the town and they basically conquered as best as they could. There's some growing pains with it, but the characters are really starting to shine. And as that starts to wind down, the waves were defeated. And forgot to say spoiler alert. So if you don't want to get spoiled, yeah, spoiler alert. So with that, the boss is defeated by the other heroes, and these two save the day by going to the village. After that, the spear hero and all the other ones, and all their all of other antagonists, they realize that she is a slave. And according to the rules, there are not supposed to be any heroes that own slaves. So the king is brought into this, and it was determined that there was going to be a duel for her freedom, essentially. So it's going to be the shield hero versus the spear hero. And they went through their duel, and the shield hero was clearly winning the fight. It was Naofumi definitely had the strategic advantage by all his little tricks that he's been doing, because he knows about his weakness, that he cannot attack, so he's got to have other things attack for him. And it's clear that he has definitely powered up in his shield abilities. And it was very clear that he was going to defeat the spear hero. However, one of our antagonists did a secret wind attack that kind of pinned down our main character here of Naofumi. And the spear hero was able to basically pin him down and kind of win the match. But then there was some others that kind of stepped up and say, hey, this one individual, our main antagonist of the manga at the time, who turned out to be the princess's daughter, or excuse me, the king's daughter, so the princess. And she was technically freed, but she realizes, our Raphtalia here realized that it wasn't fair, that he wanted to stay by his side, and our two characters were once again reunited. It was a really great story. The main chapters were really nice, so give you a quick sample of the art. Again, very good drawn out pages. The art style is pretty darn good. Raphtalia looks really cute in this manga, but a really good, well drawn out story. So by the end of it, after that duel, they went to go get some more armor for the next event, and they went to go see our slave trader here, and he had these mystery eggs. Now apparently it feels like Pokemon a little bit, that one of these rare eggs has I believe it was a dragon, if I remember correctly. If not, it was some sort of rare monster essentially. So our main shield hero buys one and takes a chance. And then the book kind of ends on a flashback from Raphtalia. So that's where volume 2 ends. So again, I read this book in an entire day. It's really addicting when you have good story, when you got great artwork like this. So yeah, this is the egg that I was talking about. So let me see if I can find exactly what they meant here. But yeah, so this is game piece, one chance for 1,000 pieces of silver. Real business monster eggs is what they called it. Yeah, it doesn't say exactly what the eggs are. But anyways, so that gives you an idea of what the art style looks like. So I definitely recommend this particular manga. Also, there's an anime series. That's how I got introduced into the Rising of the Shield Hero. But I definitely like the story. I like where it's going, and I can't wait to show you guys the next volume. So that's a quick review, a snapshot of the Rising of the Shield Hero manga, Volume 2. Greatly appreciate you guys' support. With that, I'll see you guys on the next video.